So you see 3 teams over here. It's Team Aces getting hit by Chefs right now. We also have another team in the area. There was a green team I saw. Oh, that Chefs member is down right over here. 1086, I think his name is. Deep's coming around. Scrims pulls out. UMP gets some good shots there, and that is it. Chefs come in and get a nice fight there with Team Aces. End up taking them out, and they are going to be a full-strength squad after that, too. All right, very nice, very nice. All right, let's give you guys a good look at the map here. Let me try and just adjust that, because I have the emulator open over here. It is just cutting off side of it, so I want to see if I can maybe fix that real fast. For now, we're going to see what's happening with these guys as they come into the zone. All right, we'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. For now, we got Team 7 and Team 20 looking at one another. ANS and Incognite. No, excuse me. This is BDA over here. There's definitely a few fights going on here with 20 teams in the lobby. There's a lot of action popping off. Try to keep up with everything, guys. Got a slightly smaller screen than I'm used to, but I think we're going to catch some good fights here soon, especially as these teams are coming into this next zone. We got 3 people pushing Danny. Danny gets a nice bit of damage with that nade. Incognito on the other side did end up getting a knock on one of those BDA members. Oh, the DBS! Good shot there. Puts it right to his chest, takes him down. All right, Danny is going to move aside here, going to jump out, try and get a better angle from outside. And Incognito Gaming back up to 3 men, three people in the squad. May be able to get this res off as well. On the other side, Team 7 is absolutely in trouble here, down to just 1 member left. Axel here. Oh, starts out with some good shots down there. They immediately get that smoke out as well. How's Axel going to play this? Doesn't have any heals right now either. Backs off. Doesn't want to get hit by that nade. Trying to shoot through the smoke. Axel going to yeet some nades in there, trying to deter these guys from pushing. Oh, good shots there. Gets a knock on one. And here comes the blue. It's only second stage, though, so it's not really going to do much damage. Axel, on the other hand, doesn't have any heals. He needs to get an elimination and loot one of these bodies to get heals, but, like, I mean, you see what he's doing. Oh, took down another one. Good try there. I mean, what can you do in that situation? There's another team right nearby here. This is Team 23 right here. Necros. I believe that was their name. Necro Esports, excuse me. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I've been here streaming this whole time, but looks like YouTube did not want to auto start it like it should have. I saw people talking in the chat, so I thought we were good. Welcome in, guys. Your host, Beansbrigade here, bringing you the action. So sorry for the delay here. We are working on my phone right now. Spacing is a little bit off, but we're going to have that up for match 2 once I get the emulator sorted. Great to see you all here. We are here with the quarterfinals of the Garden of Tulips here. 20 teams in this lobby, and there's been a lot of action. All right, so yes, Dark Esports looking over here towards 9Z Globant. We saw 9Z with some good fights early on. And let's see what's going on here, guys. Let's see what the dealio is. All right, so Chef's going against Incognite right now, too. We saw Chef's earlier get a pretty nice third party. But I think they actually just got taken out here. I'm sitting here riled up trying to make sure everything's running correctly. No, we do still have Chefs in this, I believe. Do we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. They're just a little bit ways out, that's all. They're up here to the north. And you see all these teams are heading straight in towards Shelter Milta Farm area. And just a reminder again, guys, we will have our emulator up and running, but for some reason my my kill feed was cut off, and I really need that to be able to follow fights. It obviously doesn't look good for stream too, so match 2 and onwards, we will have the emulator up. The quality is going to be better. It's going to fill out the screen, and I'll be able to follow on a little easier too, right? Yeah, it's nice. All right, so yes, as of right now, we got Dark Esports over here in Team 22. ROW across the way from each other, and you can see these guys are just setting up right now, and we're definitely going to be seeing a big fight here. Royals of War. I knew I'd seen this team name before. A lot of these teams I've seen before. A lot of OG squads in here, teams that I've covered in other events. Dark Esports, shout out to them. Definitely seen plenty of them here, and they're still going strong, although they did end up losing Naomi. And here we go. That next zone did just shift there. As you can see, guys, it's down here going towards farm area. And that's going to make it... Ooh, that's also encompassing the north side of that bridge, which could have some good spots for teams to hold on to. I know I've seen teams go on that outside cliff edge over there to get some decent cover. Obviously, it's not going to give you a good view of the area, but... could see some folks trying to hide back there. AGG V2 over here. Looks like they are starting to engage another team. Looks like we got Team 9 trying to YOLO their way in for some position right now. They did find a decent little spot here next to Team 22. You see they're already taking fire. Sub took a lot of damage coming into this building. And then we got these third partiers over here. AGG V2 just sitting on the outside. No cover behind them, but they are on that edge of that zone. No one is behind them. Also don't have that hard cover, though. All right, Royals of War, we're able to get a long-range knock just now. And let's see. Oh, over here, INF right next to another squad over AGG V2. Yes, they both met up kind of out here on the outskirts of Milta, or in the middle of Milta, I should say. Chefs just got hit by one of the AGG V2 members too. Chefs over there in the distance. AGG V2 taking big shots in this direction. then we have SNR Team 12 here also taking shots in this direction, but they don't have a good view. I don't think they've gotten much damage here. Here we go. AGG and INF meeting up right here at these buildings. Chief coming over there to get Shinshan picked up, I believe. No, actually going to go for the first aid kit instead. Chief's got that S12 in hand. Oh, but couldn't decide where he wanted to commit to. Gets taken down. All right, we got a lot of teams coming into this next zone. Chef's coming up. They're going to take this hill right now. Oh, but here we go over here. We got Team 6 and Team 12 meeting up. This is the OP squad. Overpowered is their names. And then Chef's over there. Oh, big fights happening right now. That's Chef's and Dark Esports. One from Chef's trying to make something happen here. A solo with Dark Esports right in front of him. I love the effort he's putting in, though, trying to use that vehicle to hide out. Sokka just went down, so that's it for Chefs. Dark Esports were able to sniff him out, take him down. We got Team 18 coming in here, I-69, with a nice little compound right here as a full squad, too. Although they do have 3 members of 9Z Globin over here. 9Z are absolutely a team to watch out for. They can really, really bring some solid fights to you. Absolutely seen them have some great matches here in the past. Zombie Boys and Necros out there on the outskirts. 9Z just looking around, sending shots here towards anyone and everything. And we got this situation over here. 3 teams basically in the same compound. Somehow this has not come to a head yet. It's just outside a farm, and it's that distance that is what really matters, makes a big difference. Ooh, there we go. Royals of War have pushed right up onto this compound with Dark Esports. Cole able to get that DBS, but goes down right afterwards. Cole got hit by that DBS, was taking a little bit of fire damage too from that molly. Aragod trying to heal up real quick. Let's see. I mean, this is just getting crazy. Top 8 situation right now. Aragod takes a bit of damage. Cole's able to fall back. Might be able to get healed up. Let's go see the other fight real fast. Okay, no, these two are still one compound apart, just taking shots. 9Z and I-69. You got to think, though, as soon as they start moving from here. Well, I-69 has a vehicle. 9Z, I don't know if they have a vehicle. If you're caught out in the open right now, there's so many teams in the middle of zone that will just happily take shots at you if you're out in the open. AGG V2 holding that hill nicely. There we go. They got Team 9 coming in right now. Team 9 known as Skyline MD. And look at that. Yosef comes in and gets the knock there. The hit and run. Sentai Ixion is Team 5. Yosef trying to keep the team alive as a solo. Trying to get some free points where possible. And is going to just lay down right here. Oh, went down with a nice nade from that Skyline MD member. All right, you see SNR Team 12 Sinners. They're moving up right now, looking to engage these guys holding on to the hill. Skyline MD most likely going to move up to try to take on AGG afterwards. Oh, SNR, nice nade there, takes down Fran. And we've got we got Shore here just laying down 2 different teams looking straight at them. But here comes I-69 from behind. I-69 is pushing into this. They've got a nice angle on this Sinner crew. And that is 2 members, 2 out of 3 done. That 4th member is trying to just get out of there. Scarface, AGG V2 still alive. Chore staying low, using that smoke very, very well. Let's see what I-69 is going to be doing here. Oh, Nastu goes down. Got a little too close to these guys. Chore is still alive there, just using that divot very, very well. Must be throwing some nice nades here. And that fight over there is still waiting to happen too. Dark Esports still has 2 members up. Royals of War has 1. 9Z's got their 3-man. That's where they ended up rotating. I-69 and Skyline MD are trading shots while Chore just stays low on this side. Oh, nice shots there. Cole able to take down that Dark Esports member. He's a solo left now, trying to just heal up ASAP. Can he get that heal off? And does indeed over here in that fight with Skyline MD. It looks like Skyline did end up winning that fight. Oh, no. Those sides are both still up. Team 9 has 2. Team 18 has 2. And Shore just got up and walked away. Somehow got out of that. I got to give them credit. You see 9Z ended up winning that fight against the members that were left in the area. And they're coming in now. This is a top 4 situation. Shore just took some damage from that molly. And goes down. Nice nade from Jack there. Here comes 9Z looking to finish this up real quick. They have numbers. These teams get an idea of where they are. Oh, that was actually some decent damage. Milk almost took him out. And there we go. That is going to be it for this one. 9Z going to grab the first win of the night. Very nice job to them. Mandrake's going to get that going a lot more with 7 defeats. Chore is going to get the best companion with 4 revives from AGG V2. And Simple, also from 9Z, will get that final elimination for the win. Whew. Not bad at all there, guys. Not bad. All right. Wow. Good first match in the books, guys. Let's see what the total count was on that. 9Z ended up dropping, 15 total elims there. Absolutely coming out to play here. I-69 in second place with a total of 8. And SKL, Skyline MD, came in with 5 there in third place. Definitely a good first round in the books, guys. A lot of fun to see that. Again, sorry for the lower quality on that first one. We're going to make sure that it is looking better here on round 2. But yeah, guys, definitely looking good here tonight. Glad to have y'all with us while we check out these quarterfinals. Remember, this is 2 groups. We got tonight and tomorrow, Group A, Group B, and actually it's the next 4 days, excuse me. So yeah, guys, definitely hope you're ready for this one. It's going to be a lot of fun here over the next few days. But yeah, for now, we're going to go ahead and get set up for the next round. I'm going to tweak some things on my end, and we will see you here soon for the next match on, I think it's going to be on Miramar. Yeah, it should be on Miramar. But yeah, guys, stick around. We'll see you soon. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're just about to get started back on round 2. Let's go ahead and have a look at this match total, at these live score points as they're coming in. Look at 9Z Globin coming in with that 25-point match there. And that is a heck of a way to start the quarterfinals. They're showing that they absolutely want to move on to that next round without any questions. Infinity Reapers in second place right now with that 14-point total. Skyline MD in third. AGG V2 tied for third. And then you see we got a few three-way tie there in fourth. So yes, guys, good start there for sure. Love what we're seeing here. Obviously, this is only one match of play, so there's going to be more to come without question. But yes, absolutely great way to start things over here for 9Z Globin. We got 80 players in the lobby right now. Hard start is just about here, so let's give it a minute. We're going to give you guys a heads up on who's in here again. Once again, Team 2, or excuse me, we got Team 3, Team Aces. Team 4, The Mist. Team 5, Sentai Ixion. Team 6, Overpowered. Team 7, Bad Esports. Team 8, Inferno Esports. Team 9, Skyline MD. Team 10, AGG V2 Esports. Team 11, Dark Esports. Team 12, Sinners. Team 13, J Nepal. Team 14, Zombie Boys NA. Team 15, Chefs. Team 16, Old Gangsters. Team 17, 9Z Globin. Team 18, Infinity Reapers. Team 19, Anonymous Esports. Team 20, Incognite Gaming. Team 21, Team 6 NA. Team 22, Royals of War. And Team 23, Necro Esports. It's a 20-team lobby. That was a lot of names I just put out there, but it really does show you the size of this lobby, the amount we're going to be seeing here soon. I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely excited for this one. It's going to be a great next match here. Looks like we are just about to be in lobby. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We got the countdown on the timer right now. Let's jump into it and have a look-see at what this next one is. This is actually going to be on Sandhawk. I was mistaken earlier, but you guys already know Sandhawk can be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and just see where these teams are, what they have ahead of them. Map is up right now. As you can see, we got some good things to come. Players are going from the south side of the zone, going straight up to the north. And obviously on Sandhawk, doesn't matter too much. You can really land wherever you want. But we got a lot of people jumping early right now. Oh. All right, let's go over here. For some reason, my air server never wants to work very well, so we'll just have to go ahead and use the map on this. It used to be consistent for me. It used to be real buttery smooth. But all right, let's go ahead. Let's see what these teams are looking at. Should have audio. All right, we're going to figure it out, guys. For now, we do have Sadra coming in over here, looking around. Let's go ahead and see, trying to get an angle over here on these Team 11 Dark Esports members. Apologize about the audio, guys. We're gonna have to see what's going on with that. Didn't change anything at all, but my game likes to do weird stuff like that. All right. Well, you can see Dark Esports have moved away a little bit. Let's have a look at our map real fast, and you can see we got a interesting bit of action going on over here at boot camp right now. We got OGs not too far away from AGG V2 who are here already hanging out, already holding on to the middle. Or no, excuse me. Yes, there we go. I was going to say, I thought I saw some of them in the middle. And yes, we have Royals of War just a bit outside. Looking out there from the south side on that hill. All right, we also have T6 in a fight right now, so it looks like this one is not happening just yet. But I know we did have some folks in here calling them out in chat. Wanted to see their team do well. Here we go. Ooh, nice shots there. Chris was able to get some good damage. Robles coming in from the side. I think Chris may be one of the few T6 members over here. Yes, you can see his teammate is over here in the distance. Chris holding on behind this rock. And here comes Robles. Misses his shots and goes down. Team 21 get the squad wipe on ANS there. Good fight between those two teams. All right, let's go back over to boot camp. I know this fight's waiting to happen. Ooh. AGG V2 still at a full squad. Shore gets that hit on Kotri. Nice shot. Let's see what Sure's got. Sure, one of two left from Old Gangsters. I always see Old Gangsters land here. Anytime I see them in one of my scrims, they always end up going to boot camp. So they have the experience. You see right now, Zeus is going for the res on Prati. Melgar with that nice angle up above hits Zeus there. And it is not looking too good for Old Gangsters right now. Prati moving around and does end up getting taken out over there by Shore. Oh, look at that. Royals of War start taking shots right afterwards. It was David here in the distance that got that knock. Are they going to push? That is the question now. All right, and David actually goes across the way. I thought we were going to see them going straight into that compound, but no, it's not going to happen. They decided to go elsewhere. All right, so looking over at the map now, you see why he did push in that direction. The zone's middle is that way, the center of zone, I should say. Down here, we got INF, the Miss, and Zombie Boys in very close proximity to one another, although it doesn't look like there's shots being traded between them yet. Over here, Incognite and Skyline MD looking at one another. Skyline MD was one of our top 3 teams in that last match, so you know they're going to be on my radar. Let's see what Sub's doing here. Looking out, looking across the way. All right, Sub is down and does get taken down. Skyline MD loses one quick to Incognite out here. They do still have a few members left, and there we go. We have shots being traded. This member, 44 is what we're going to call him, looking over there. Hit a few good shots on NY there. I think that's the name, NY. Oh, is this going to work? Oh, looking for that angle. You see the other members, Incognite, moving around. Dan Teal here might be in a little bit of a open spot. I guess not. We got the Miss and I-69 also fighting it out, guys. And I do kind of want to run over there real quick. I know this is just about to pop off, though. All right, it was Malik over here. Got that knock on Knight. And I think this is actually a nice little 3v3 situation here once they get that res off. No, actually, they do still have another fourth member out here. All right, we got T6 over there. I did want to see this I-69 situation over here. There's actually 4 teams in this area, it looks like. 3 to 4 teams. Miss, I-69, INF is over here as well. INF coming in hot. You see Kunjdan did end up getting knocked. His team's trying to get a res on him real quick. Zombie Boys are in the mix as well. I know they weren't too far from this. They did end up getting a knock. You see them over there. Kaz moves in there and gets that knock and finishes off that last member. Zombie Boys, though, not far away, are probably going to end up looking to third party this. If they have vehicles especially, you know they're going to. But I think they actually are on foot. I don't see that vehicle symbol. I don't see any in the immediate area. Nope, what am I saying? Aorix got it on lock. He's ready to push. But I guess they are not pushing just yet. Having a look. They hear the shots. We've got 9Z globing across the way. All right, over towards the east side of the map, we got Overpowered, not far away from Sinners and Incognite. Actually, that's kind of the situation we're looking at right now. On one side of it anyways. Oh, no, never mind. That was earlier what we were looking at. Yeah, let's just hop over here real quick. Let's see what these teams are bringing to the table. What's happening over here? All right, Sinners are actually going to just start making moves inwards right there. We're not going to see them and Overpowered go at it. We do still have Incognite right here, though. And they're right next to Skyline MD. This was the two that were already trading shots. Takes a bit of damage from that nade. Oh, good shots there. Takes him straight on the side of that building. Takes shots right at that edge, and they do hit. Incognite. Down one member. They're going to need to back off if they want to get that teammate picked up quickly. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Malik is over here on this other side, though. Can Malik get an angle from this building? Oh, never mind. Malik was a little farther away than I thought. (9Z) going at it with Necros. We'll jump to that next. For now, oh, the chefs are in the area now, too. They do be cooking. We saw their names. They're not far away. I'm not sure which direction they are right now. We'll look at the map here in a moment. There they are. They are out there behind Skyline MD. Holy Tofu just went down. You hate to see that Holy Tofu getting taken out too early. Yeah, chefs right over here on this river's edge. All right, back over to the map. You see it did just shift again. We got a few teams close to one another, though. Necros not far away from Zombie Boys, and then Chefs now taking shots at Holy Tofu. More shots, that is. These two have been next to each other for quite a bit of time, but now both teams do need to start moving northwards. And Chefs find themselves in a pretty good position to gatekeep this Holy Tofu squad. Meanwhile, Skyline MD still over here on the edge of this map. Or, excuse me, edge of this safe zone. They are going to have Chefs moving straight in towards them, but we see they're not really looking in that direction. Actually, they're not even in a good position to gatekeep now that I think about it. They are in the low ground compared to Chefs, who are coming in from these hills behind. Or I guess Chefs were in the low ground. All right, Dark Esports and 9Z over here. 9Z was trying to make a rotation, and Dark Esports made him pay for it. I think they may be down. Are they down to one member? No, they just lost one. The rest of them are moving northwards. They're going to find some good position over here on the northwest side of zone. And there's definitely going to be some big fights happening. I love how AGG V2 have just been able to stick around boot camp. Didn't have to do too much. They won that fight outright with old gangsters, and they just put their legs up and started relaxing. Okay, so teams are heading around right now. Zombie Boys may run into INF on this. INF going deep into the blue on their rotation. I'm not sure why. I guess they wanted to heal. Maybe they knew that Zombie Boys were right there. Yeah, that had to have been it. They have been trading shots here. Just surprised to see them go that far out, but it is still early on. Stage 3, this blue isn't doing too much at all. Sinners are creeping closer and closer to boot camp. They're actually holding on to this little compound right next to it. We've also got Overpowered here on the northeast side coming in. And if we go look at our kill total right now, guys, looking at AGG V2 is who I really want to look at. Coming out of boot camp with 4 total. Not only that, you start building up some nice momentum. Oh, but we've got Zombie Boys and Holy Tofu. That's out here. And it's not looking good for this Holy Tofu squad. Sentai trying to make something happen. Took a lot of damage to that. He did get a knock on one of them, though. Zombie Boys are going to have to scramble to get that res off here in the blue. But it shouldn't be anything too bad. Team 13 over here on Skyline MD. And this could be a tough one here. A 1v3 situation. Malik is down. And I think his player's name is Orny? I don't know. Whatever. NY is what I'm gonna go with. That seems like a good call out. Oh, he lost his boy. Was not able to get him picked up. He got there almost in time and does end up going down there. Good nade. All right. AGG V2 really making the most of their positioning here in boot camp. Royals of War moving up right next to this team holding on to these cliffs. What team is that? That's Incognite. And then AGG V2 have moved up here as well, trying to get themselves a little bit of a better position and head these guys off. AGG V2, well, Fran here, I'm going to say, is putting themselves in a tough spot. You see, there is a team directly behind Fran, and that could go really poorly. We'll have to see. All right, Don Teal tried to move up and goes down. And I'm not even sure who got the knock. It might have been one of these T6 members over here. There's just a lot of action going on right now. There's this fight here. Then Zombie Boys are taking on Overpowered up to the northeast right now. Zombie Boys look to have a great angle. Overpowered holding on just with Voltrex keeping them alive. Voltrucks. Royals of War over here is staying low. We got AGG V2 looking at Sinners as they move around. Yes, here comes Sinners trying to push through here to find some good positioning. All right, so Chefs are moving over here, taking a lot of damage. And 1086 looking to get this res off on BBQ here. And 1086 does end up taking down Jens there, that JN member, but this blue is about to hit. Actually, it's only 4th stage. Needs to get out of it ASAP, though. All right, and does end up getting through that. He's got Lucifer in front of him, though. Lucifer does not have a weapon ready. Didn't have any footing to get that gun out. All right, moving away from that. Oh, BD just got taken out on the north side there. T6 looking at this squad in front. Let's go ahead and have a look. That's Team Aces right here. And we can see AGG V2 across the way right now. We've also got Royals of War still alive. Aragod moving deep out in the blue while JN and Chef are just kind of near each other, kicking each other in the water. Dark Esports just got smacked by 9Z. I knew this fight was about to happen here soon. All right, and does look like Team Aces just got taken out of there by T6. All right, T6 was trying to move up. They are getting absolutely lit up over there. Necros were getting some great shots on them, as was Dark Esports. Here comes AGG V2. Did end up crossing that river there. And let's see. They got a nice little hill to hold on to. All right, there goes Darius getting taken down. Shore from AGG V2, the last member who was standing there earlier, was able to avoid those 2 full fights. Has some teammates this time, and look at that. Dark Esports getting hit now. AGG V2 bringing the fights here. They got some good nade damage, as well as some nice headshots there in that last exchange. Oh, Melgar goes down, and Dark Esports just holding on right now. Amrit was able to heal up real quick. This Dark Esports member gets hit by 9Z across the way. We have 5 teams left. 9Z won that first round. They're in another top 5. And I definitely like the way that they're playing here this evening. 7 limbs for them total already. AGG V2, a 3-man. They did end up losing Shore. Oh, McLovin got hit hard in the back. Lucky he didn't go down. Who is this over here? Zombie Boys, Ray. Using that water as cover. Not a bad spot to be in, considering it's still in zone. But it looks like we are headed for an AGG V2 and 9Z fight. Simple gets the knock on Fran. 9Z has the advantage now. McLovin goes down next. Chaco, great shots from this edge. Melgar, the last one here from AGG V2. And look at this. Those guys who are kind of staying back, like Zombie Boys and them, this is actually going to pay off. Is there somebody else in the blue right now? Aragot is way out here. I was wondering how we still had 4 teams left. Aragot is doing a deep, deep zone heal. And Melgar was able to avoid getting seen here, surprisingly. But there's 9Z moving up right now. You see he's got that S12 ready. Oh, Melgar, nice shots there. Does get the knock on one of them. And it's actually a 1v2 situation. Melgar hit a little bit of damage. What's Mandrake going to do over here? He's staying low. Good shots there. Melgar does end up getting the knock. Can he take out Chaco? Oh, couldn't line it up, though. Could not line it up. Great, great exchange there to finish it up. 9Z Globin will win another one here in a row. Coming in this quarterfinals just with something to prove. Absolutely. Well, didn't put in quite as many limbs as the last time, but the way they played it, they were able to finish it off there. Love their positioning. Love what we're seeing from them here to start. That is going to be, what's that? 11 total for 9Z, but AGG V2, look at that. 15 for them, cutting that gap down just a little bit there. And really solidifying themselves in that number 2 overall spot. AGG V2, nice round to you guys there. And then you see Zombie Boys did end up coming in 3rd there with 6 total limbs. Good move from their last member. I think it was Ray, who was just staying in the water, using that as cover. Nothing wrong with that. If no one's seeing you, keep that survivability going. Get those placement points there for your team. Always helps out. All right, so Melgar from AGG V2 does get that going a lot with 5 defeats. Blood from Zombie Boys, or no, Loco from Zombie Boys, excuse me, will get that best companion with 3 revives, and then Chaco from 9Z Global will get that final elimination for the win. Looking good there. 9Z Globins. Definitely a crazy, crazy first or second round in the books there, guys. I mean, lots of fights here. I'm so used to seeing 16-team lobbies. With this 20-team, there's just fights left and right. But as a broadcaster, as a commentator, I love that. There's more for me to check out. There's more for me to see, all that good stuff. You see, we did get the emulator up and running, but for some reason, audio decided to vacate on us. I'm going to go ahead and mess with that there, get that up and running here in this next one. We're going to keep it coming at you guys, all this top quality content from the Garden of Tulips tournament, guys. Remember, this is the quarterfinals again, Group A going at it. Plenty more here in the next few days going in towards these quarterfinals. We're going to get a good idea of who's going to be moving on to the semifinals. So make sure you stick around. We will be back here in a few minutes with the start of round 3 on whatever map it's going to be. And yeah, it should be a good one, all right? We'll see y'all here shortly. All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So sorry for the, well, the minor issues we've been facing, but it looks like we got our audio up and running now. Things are looking good. My emulator settings were good earlier today, and my whole cache got, like, corrupted match 1 or something. I don't know. I got to figure something out with that. I'm about to hit a Red Eyes, have a good conversation with him. Thank you guys for bearing with me as we figure that out. Let's have a look now at our scores here, guys. You can see 9Z Globin, 2 chicken dinner, 2 matches, 2 chicken dinners, and they are rightfully at the top of this placement match right now, or these placement rounds, I should say. Sorry, quarterfinals. But either way, 46 points for 9Z Globin. 2 chicken dinners. You see AGG V2 hanging in there in second, though. Did give him a pretty good fight that last one. Did end up with more limbs, although they lost the outright fight at the end. And then Zombie Boy is following up in third. You can see it's almost like double the total amount right now. Well, I guess 9Z doesn't have quite the double AGG V2, but you can see, guys, it's starting to scale up. 9Z really starting to pull away from the rest of the pack. AGG V2 gonna try to keep... I'm sure they're gonna try to stay with him, try to keep their in pace, but... it is going to be tough with the way these guys have started, with the way that they are playing. All right, so it looks like lobby is opening up right now, guys. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Have a look at what's ahead. Great to have you guys here tonight. Once again, some awesome action here in the quarterfinals. Do me a favor, guys. Let me know in chat who you're here supporting, who you want to see. We got the audio up now, Knox. We got it up. I know there's still some small issues, guys, here and there. Forgive me. I haven't streamed PUBG Mobile since, like, I think it was April. Beginning of April, we did Control. I've been pretty busy with work, so a lot of my setups and stuff, they got a little change over time. The settings don't like to stay the way that you set them. You know how it goes. But either way, it's good to do that in the quarterfinals. We got plenty of action ahead. We're going to be covering a good deal more of this tournament. Potentially the finals. I think it is looking like we're going to be covering the finals too. So yes, you're going to be able to see some of these teams progress all the way through, guys. And yes, really, really excited for it. We're going to be here every step of the way, just about. All right, so let's see where this plane is coming in from. You can see coming in from the north side right now. It is going to be up there all the way to the northwest, coming straight into the east side of the map. Pretty good coverage for sure here. Not bad at all. Plenty of great name places here. North side of Miramar is definitely one of my favorite parts. You get good sniping out in that area. Los Leones and Chumacer, some of the southern areas get a little bit crazy. You almost never see the zones go down towards like Prison and Minas del Sur anyways, which is kind of unfortunate. I actually would love to see more of those areas. But that's besides the point. Anyways, guys, we do have T6 and JN jumping early. Let's go and have a look and see if we can catch a fight between these two. All right, just getting my team list back up. I want to know these guys' exact name. This is Team 6NA over here. We've already got a little bit of craziness going on. Team 13 is who they're going at it with. That's J Nepal, JN. believe that's T6 over there taking those shots. Yes, it is. I'm not even sure this member's name, but does end up getting that knock over here. Chefs on Incognite Gaming. I believe it is Lucifer and Pure Sir left over here. All right, we got Incognite and Chefs. I do want to check that out, although I want to see if JN here can pull anything off with the... Oh, nice shot. The quick turn. Sensed that member was nearby, and it definitely looks like T6 is going to get a nice little squad wipe to start out this match. Look at that first zone. It's going to be over here towards that northwest side, so it is going to be blessing these teams that chose to jump early on that plane path. All right, Dark Esports out here in Picado fighting it out. Let's go check that out real quick, guys. BDR and them, Team 7, Team 11. And then we also have a fight out there in Azahar with INF and... That's not C1. I think that's the Tofu Squad. All right. Yes, Team 7 down to a solo now. Not the best position to be in at all. This is bad esports. Oh, we also have Royals of War right over here next to another squad, Overpowered. That is out there in Los Leones where there's plenty of cover. So I'm sure we'll see a little bit of time for these teams. They won't be facing each other just yet. But we are due to see something here soon, I'm sure. I actually do want to see what's up with that Chef's fight. I know they've been exchanging a good amount of fire. That's out here in Impala area. And you see Incognite. They are holding it down in this one building. Chefs have tried to get a better angle on them moving around. They've lost one of their members. Oh, and look at Knight up there. Went and got the higher angle on the cliffs. Gets lit up, though. Still staying up there. Oh, and they did end up losing Sokka. I got a little mixed up on where their other member was. Incognite, absolutely in control of the situation right now. All right, we're going to come back to this. We know that that is a disadvantaged situation right now for the Chefs. Royals of War sitting over here right above Overpowered. And let's see what Jesse's looking at. Jesse gets some nice shots there on Fierce, and David is going to move in that direction immediately. Got the call out from his teammates. Pretty sure he's marking that every time he goes in. David looking in this crate. Doesn't want to be an easy target. He sees Voltrucks in the distance. David does finish off that member. Immediately looks over there towards Voltrucks. Nice, nice transfer. Eragod, the last one here. Oh, excuse me, not Eragod. Evil, the last one from Overpowered. Eragod trying to finish him off. Alright, Evil lost his teammate there. Can't do too much except try to run right now. I feel like unless he's got some nades. He actually does have some nades. Oh, good effort. Goes down there in the end. Royals of War. Nice squad wipe. Alright, let's go over here. INF. Not far from... Who's this over here? This is the tofu squad. Yeah, the holy tofu. And INF. Kunjdan here was holding on to this high ground, looking out. It looks like they are going to get ready to start moving. These guys are all out of zone. Let's go have a look at our top dogs of the match right now. The guys who are, I mean, if we're not counting second place, I believe they're more than 30 points ahead of the next closest competitor. And they are over here not far away from Old Gangsters. That's Mandrake we're looking at right now. All right, so Mandrake is just staying low. We know 9Z likes to scout areas out. They're gonna figure out where their enemies are. They're not gonna take this though. I can almost guarantee Mandrake is not planning on trying to engage those guys. We got Chefs and Incognite now. And that is it for them, actually. Incognite does end up taking them out. They had the numbers, and it looks like they just bullied them, but they lost 2 of their own. Chefs, they almost, oh, wow. They had 2 of their own knocked, excuse me. And they're actually going to be able to get back up to full strength after that pretty easily. All right, that next zone did just shift, and you can see that it's coming in just a little more south now. That is going to help those teams that were moving in from like Los Leones area. Edge of the next zone is right there ahead of them. And OGs have seen 9Z Globin now. Mandrake's going to need a little bit of help from some of his teammates if he wants a chance to get out of this unscathed, I think. Unless he's got a vehicle sitting out there in cover ready to go. I don't know if this is going to end too well for Mandrake. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a vehicle here. Yeah, he's got a monster truck. He should be good. All right, well, we know that these two are looking at each other. OG and 9Z are definitely aware of each other's presence. Here comes Pedrino and Simple MZ going to join up with Mandrake very shortly. And I believe they have their 4th member in there too. Yes, they are still a full 4-man squad. Down here to the south, Royals of War, I-69, Dark Esports, all coming into the zone around the same area, Picado. But it looks like I-69 is going to try to avoid that city. And I can almost guarantee they're going to run into one of these other teams because of that. Let's see, Royals of War, David on the edge, looking in towards them right now. Sees the vehicle, is tagging it for his teammates. All right, I thought maybe we were going to see Royals of War get a view on I-69, but you see they are moving. Meanwhile, 9Z Globin coming in, looking for that angle. Chaco's got a nice set of shots on Prodi, not able to get the knock, surprisingly. And here we go. This is definitely going to be a good fight. 4v4. Not too many people in the area at the third party. And this is going to be a good display of both teams. Kotri got hit hard over there by Chaco. I love the angle that Chaco's holding on to. Makes it so OGs cannot really push ahead, or they are going to be exposed from that side. Sure was moving in that direction. Maybe it was going to try to engage Chaco, but that also leaves Sure open. Over here, AGG V2 have popped in the area. They're third party in. I thought there was going to be no third parties at all, but AGG V2 now, they say they want to play. They say they're bored. 9Z looks like they were maybe about to back off of that. They're going to heal up real quick and re-engage. Yes, Simple MZ looking there for the plan. There's Melgard, Shore. Yeah, I think AGG wants a little bit of revenge against this 9Z squad for clearing them out that last match. It would absolutely help them out in the standings if 9Z were to take a loss here, but you can see 9Z not playing games. I mean, they are playing PUBG Mobile. That is a game. But they're not playing metaphorical games here. They are backing off that. They're going to go ahead and just get themselves into this compound, get a little bit of better cover, and not risk getting taken out early. Smart move for sure. We don't always have to chase every single fight that we see, right? All right, over here, Incognite Gaming, The Miss, and Royals of War. Jesse was caught out in the open by The Miss, it looks like, and that fire did grab the attention of Incognite here ahead. You can see they are taking shots. Wolf goes down. Knight is going to be moving over. Nevercap and Dark looks like they're going to stay in this area. I think Nevercap's actually going to go for the res, I think. Let's see. Has the vehicle out. And going to go for Wolf here. Dark gets that knock on that Incognite member. Cap tries to come out and immediately gets lit up. I believe it's Don Teal there who had the angle. Yes. Don Teal firing straight through that smoke, trying to get a hit. Nevercap coming through and gonna back off this, actually. Very surprised. He did not want to go for the teammate. The teammate must have told him to back off of that. And you know what? No, actually gonna use the vehicle as cover here. And I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know about that one. Well, okay, the vehicle is out of sight now, but if that smoke clears early, that could just be a big explosion waiting to happen. Is that nade gonna hit? That was a great nade. Oh no, that was his that was his smoke. I was about to say, did Knight throw that nade? Wolf moving in that direction. They've got the smoke out there. They have to move over a little bit to get any use of it, though. All right. Good fight here between these two teams. Miss took some damage, but they get themselves back up to full four-man. On the other side, Incognite lost that one member that they had who did move out a little too far. Was an easy knock there for one of these teams. All right, it looks like Dark Esports is in a fight right now too with I-69. They were shooting up towards them, I believe. Let's just have a look at that real fast, just to see. I believe this is happening like on these big mesas out here. Maybe not so much. Yeah, no, this is on the flat ground. Sujano looking for an angle, knows that he has some members up there. Oh, that zone shift worked out really well for those teams we were looking at. Royals of War and Mists and them, yeah, they're right there, able to easily get into that next safe zone. Over here, we got Necros not far away from another team nearby. Who is that? That is Team Aces. Zombie Boys on T6 is happening. I think we're actually right near Zombie Boys, I believe. Oh no, they were a little bit outside of zone. So T6 does end up getting taken out for the most part. They have one member left. And then we also still have ANS and 9Z Globin next to each other. Just as I say that, 9Z starts taking shots at this ANS. They are in trouble. Well, Cosmic goes down. 9Z adding to their limb total. And look at that, Zombie Boys in the distance also taking shots here, and they are ready to defend their area. Yeah, 9Z's right in the edge of zone right here, too. We got Sinners going against C1. Where's that at? There's a lot of fighting going on in the middle of the zone right now. Dark Esports got a knock on one of those Necro members. And let's actually see how this is happening. This fight's coming to a head right now. Team Aces are coming in from behind Dark Esports, and they are going to be third party a little bit. Darius was getting fired on by by Dark Esports as well. But look at this, Naomi is getting full sent on by... Oh no, Team Aces is not pushing. I thought they were. I saw more than one car icon, so I thought they were moving, but no, they are just trying to get in better position. It looks like Dark Esports will remain at 3-man at least. This T6 member here trying to move through the area, trying to get out of this unscathed. Let's see if they can make it. This might, let's see. This might work out well for them. Amaret over here taking shots there at Darius. And Amaret getting fired on by T6 there. And he's just going to back off and use that little bit of cover that he gets from the hill. Smart move there. And T6 actually still has 2 members left. Excuse me. I do not like how that works. All right, Necro. Team Necro and Aces. It looks like Team Necro, or what's their name? Necro Esports, excuse me. It looks like they just got eliminated. But look how many teams are in the middle of this zone right now, guys. So many teams out here holding on to San Martin Hill. We got Incognito taking shots in this direction right now. They've got a pretty decent spot on the edge of this hill. All right, Zombie Boys on Sinners happening on the north side. That's where we saw Zombie Boys last, or did they move? Yes, you see they're up here kind of in an isolated fight against these teams here. I do like it when teams get a chance to have a full-on fight against one another without a third party. And it looks like we may be seeing that right now, minus the lag. Misses his shots. Oh, no. Sinner's the last one standing. Zombie Boy is going to be coming in. Here's Aorsic looking at him. Sinner does ditch the heel there. You see, it's going to be a 1v3 unless God decides to grab that vehicle and just get out of here. Going to grab the nades. This is 4th stage right now, so it's going to start doing more. As soon as this next zone does finish in 38 seconds, that thing is going to start doing a lot of damage. We got AGG V2 in a fight right now, and it looks like God is going to end up getting taken out over there. Good try to that Sinner squad. Lots of shots popping out right now. And I could not think of a better place to have this final zone. Lots of great cover for these teams in San Martin. Lots of buildings, elevated areas. Oh, Simple MZ getting hit. But let's go see what's happening over here with 9Z. They're moving in, trying to engage this squad. They got Dark Esports on one side of them, and on the other, it looks like it may be Skyline MD. No, it's actually I-69, excuse me. Simple MZ goes down to this Dark Esports member who is laying low, and 9Z Globin could be in trouble here, folks. And they are actually going to be able to get at least 2 members picked up. Here comes I-69, though. They're coming in hot in a full 4-man. And this does not go well for 9Z. They get a knock, though, on one of them. But that is it for 9Z here in round 3. They're going to go down and take 11th place. Dark Esports ready to engage after that. Or I thought so. No, actually, they're not. They got INF here up above them. Zombie Boys and SKL fighting it out as well up on the north side. INF have got themselves in pretty good position ahead of both Dark Esports and I-69 there. You guys can just hear how many shots. It definitely makes a difference having game sound in this. I know you guys are watching the last round like, what the heck is going on? The Mists over here on this north side are also a full 4-man squad. They got a knock on that SKL member. That's a Skyline MD. If I can just turn that way. Alright, Zombie Boys got the knock on them. I think Dark may have come in and helped out a little bit too. Dark getting hit hard in the back by INF. Engaging I-69 up there to the north. Let's see, Zombie Boys and the Mist both just trying to full send in for position. Team 3, Team Aces, Yusuf took some damage from that molly, but did get a double knock there against these teammates. That opposing squad over here, AGG-V2 looking towards Dark Esports uphill. I really like INF's position here, although I just realized they're going to get forced off of that high ground here in a moment. McLovin, good shots there on Dark. 7 teams left in this one. Let's go have a look at our highest elevation team, and that is going to be INF here. Kunjdan looking out over all of San Martin from this hill. And that could be a blessing or a curse, guys. Like I said, next zone is just off of that hill, so they're going to have to move forward. They need to start planning where they're going to go here soon. Otherwise, they're just going to be caught out in the open with that zone pressing them up. Love how AGG-V2 is playing it. You see the coverage that they have on this city. They're holding on to 3 different buildings right now, it looks like. Maybe even 4. Zombie Boys have a solo. Old Gangsters have 2 left. I know they're happy to see that after struggling a little bit that last round. As I say that, Kotri goes down. McLovin got the angle. Sadra got the knock on Amrit. Naomi trying to move up from Dark Esports and find another place to hold on to. And he gets hit hard there. Finally goes down. Royals of War finish off Dark Esports. This is a top 5 situation here, folks. AGG-V2 taking a lot of damage. Aces, nice angle that they've gotten. You can see Team Aces were blessed by that zone shift. It's going to go right on their building here. They have the only like closed building left in it. There is still some other cover, but they have like one of the only buildings that actually has a roof here in the zone. Down, and you can see Royals of War are happy to not have to engage in this fight. They can just stay low where they are, and they should actually have a decent chance to do some damage to INF if they do choose to just kind of fall down that hill. I'm guessing that's what Shinchan might be trying to do. They don't have vehicles. Actually, Shinchan does have a vehicle, excuse me. AGG-V2 back up to a 3-man. You got to give Team Aces credit. They're doing a great job of just making these other teams pay. They're using their positioning really, really well here. And that's it for AGG-V2. It's going to be Royals of War against Team Aces. I got to give AGG-V2 credit. They're the only team that's taken a top 3 spot all 3 matches here. So while they didn't get the result they maybe wanted, that is a pretty consistent performance. Nothing but top 3s. Let's see. Here we go. Yusuf pushes, takes out David Aragon. Last one standing. Let's get the knock on Yusuf. Oh my goodness. That player came flying out of nowhere. And nice job, Team Aces. Absolutely earning that victory there, dropping 8 total limbs. Royals of War going to come in second, also dropping 8. And AGG V2 going to take third place with 7. Let's have a look at our stars of the match in this one, guys. Zombie Boys, Raylito gets that going a lot award with 5 defeats. AGG V2 Chore gets the best companion with 2 revives. And Wero from Team Aces will get that final elimination for the win. All right. Wow, guys. Definitely a good battle there. I love to see a great final zone in Miramar that covers a city. Gives players plenty of places to hide. When you get those wide open areas at the end, there's just nowhere to hide, and you really do have much less numbers coming into those late circles. So as a caster, love to see that, guys. I also love to see, and nothing against you guys at 9Z Globin, but I love to see the top dogs getting knocked off early in this one. They took 11th place or maybe 10th place in that last one. Either way, that's exactly what these other teams wanted to see. It gives them a chance to come in there, maybe challenge them for that top spot, although obviously the number 1 spot overall doesn't matter as much in quarterfinals. What matters is just qualifying, getting yourself ahead to the semifinals. And as of right now, we actually do have a pretty good looking idea, pretty good list of teams that we think are going to make it right now. I think that top 8 is who we're looking at here. I'm sure Kay in chat can give us a little bit better context. I should have actually read a little more on this, but usually that is how it works. Top 8 will advance around that, maybe a top 10. Either way, guys, we've got, what's this? I mean, this is only after round 2, but you can see that we've got a few teams who are really coming out to play. Those top 3 especially. I mean, Zombie Boys still in the mix there with Infinity Reapers and those, but 9Z Globin, AGG V2, and especially with AGG V2 getting another top 3, I mean, they are really starting to separate themselves. You can almost guarantee that you're going to see them in that next round there, guys. But yeah, looking good here. Been a lot of fun here so far. Match 3 is done. We're going to go ahead and get prepared for the next one here, guys. Stick around, and we'll see you soon for the start of Match 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to it. About to start the fourth and final match. I just thought we had 5 matches. I guess it's kind of my fault for assuming. It's kind of been a normal thing, but I like it. 4 is good. Gives you a good amount of matches to at least get some points on the board. But yeah. We're having to look quickly at this, guys. You see that AGG V2 was able to catch up to 9Z Globin a little bit there. They are 8 points behind right now. And we could absolutely see them be the first place team at the end of the day. Although I feel like we're going to see 9Z Globin kind of change their play style up and just go for placement. If they get a first place finish here, even if they don't get any elims, I think they're almost guaranteed to grab that #1 spot overall. But there's no cash prizes yet, so it doesn't really matter if you get that first place. What matters is you do get a high placement and that you do end up, well, getting in those top teams to move forward to the semifinals, right? All right, we're about to move here, guys. Give me 1 second. I had to let my dog out during the break, and he's sniffing something out there. Let me let him in real quick so I don't have to worry about it mid-round. For now, let's show you guys what we're looking at here on the map. Coming in from the southwest, going towards the northeast. You guys know I have to give my commentary on what the plane path is doing. All right, 1 sec. We'll be right back. Okay, folks, let's go ahead and check out what we got ahead of us. Two teams have landed down there to the south, I-69 and JN. We've also got Dark Esports over here next to Corey with Overpowered. Oh, 9Z decided to go to Pachinki. Okay, let's go. Chefs and Aces are also going at it. But for now, let's see. Actually, Chefs and Aces, it might be something we need to go check out real quick. I think Aces is actually team 3. Yes, they are. Let's just have a look. Okay, I went over here for really no reason because their other two members are in the distance. But okay, back over to Pachinks. All right, so Sadra's down from Aces. Oh, wait a minute. I definitely just clicked on 9Z. All right. Oh, geez. Always end up going Pachinki. I mentioned it. 9Z and AGGV2 getting ready to take each other on. I love AGGV2s here as well. All right. Simple sitting here holding on to the stairs here. And get some nice shots there to take down Melgar. Simple. Nice bit of CQC there. And look at that. Melgar and Fran are down here, but Simple didn't see the teammate on the side. Choco and Mandrake, last two standing from 9Z. And Shore is the last one from AGGV2. They were actually only a 3-man squad. Shore gets out of there pretty quickly. Choco moving in his direction. And OG's looking pretty good here, I have to say. They've got a full squad. They've been bringing some good shots to this fight. Some good accurate shots. Much love, Red Eyes. I see you in the chat there. Good to see you, brother. Guys, make sure you're following that man's channel right now. He's got some top-tier content. Me and him covered the Control series, a Control tournament here over in April. One of my first dual casts that I've done in years. And it was absolutely top-tier. Make sure you go click on his channel. Follow him right now if you don't already, although I'm sure all of you already do. All right, Shore coming in here right now. And look at that. Mandrake got hit hard in the back by Zeus. It was OGs across the way. And 9Z Globant may end up being one of the first teams out in this one. Not what I expected to see at all. Choco just sitting back and is actually going to push back into Pachinki here. AGGV2 trying to get their heal off. Yeah, Shore is going to be able to get Fran picked up. Okay. Love what we're seeing here, guys. Love what we're seeing. These two teams are really, really extending this fight a good amount. Up there towards the north, T6 and Chefs. It looks like T6 did end up getting eliminated there. And then we've got Incognite and Bad Esports getting ready to take each other on. Over here, Royals of War getting hit hard by Miss. Oh, Aragod thought he was clear there. Miss with some great shots. Cole, Aragod are down. David goes down next. And Miss takes out Royals of War quickly yet efficiently. All right, Shore is down now. Choco is low over there in the distance. Look at OG. They are not near the top of the leaderboards, but they're coming out showing these top dogs how to run Pachinki. All right, Incognite and Bad Esports up there in Yasnaya going at it. Let's just check this out. It looks like that fight is about to finish up here. There we go. Incognite gets that squad wipe over there. Let's go back over to Pachinki. Let's see what's happening. Nice nade. That is going to be it. AGG V2 gets squad wiped. So, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to get a whole lot of extra points out of that in terms of taking on 9Z at that top spot. But, hey, the other teams will have a chance too now, though, right? That's kind of what matters. 12 teams left, 41 remaining here. The Dog Brigade. Red Eyes always coming in with the top tier dad jokes. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see 9Z Chaco getting ready to take on. He's actually not moving, so Miss don't really know he's there, but he is now. Do OGs hear him? That's what I'm curious about. Is he in range? Kotri looking in this direction right now. Trying to get a wider angle to see if he can see Chaco there. Oh, yeah, he sees him. He definitely sees him. Look at that. Chaco trying to take on the full might of the old gangsters. And that is all she wrote for 9Z tonight. Although they put up a heck of a performance in those first 3 rounds for sure. Absolutely a team to watch out coming into these later rounds. All right, so for now, OGs and the Miss are still here holding on to Pachinki. This is the main area of conflict right now, or the main area where we're potentially having conflict. 11 teams left in the other, or 11 teams left total in this lobby. So 9 teams besides these 2 in this one. And you got to think that there's probably going to be some fights here as these guys all head towards this edge of zone, especially right here outside of Ruins, between Ruins and School area. Absolutely expecting to see some craziness there here soon. All right, so these guys are just kind of biding their time right now, surprisingly. I really thought we were going to see things just start to go crazy as soon as old gangsters took out 9Z, but Miss just were happy to slowly creep up, get some good position, kind of judge the situation, and go from there. Wolf has a nice angle over here on the side, as does that member we were just looking at holding on to that rooftop. It's dark there. Neverside's holding on to another one as well. Okay. Sure is way out here. Actually got out of Pachinki without drawing any attention. Very surprising. Lucifer's rolling by right now. Sure is going to see them in a second. All right, Necro Esports going at it up here to the north. I told you I expected to see one here on one of these edges, and here's our first one popping off. Let's see. Oh, Coach goes down there. Got hit with multiple shots. Shoppy in the distance, trying to get some damage here. Takes a bit of damage themselves. Grabs that vehicle immediately and starts moving over. All right, Knight gonna try to get this res off. Actually drops his teammate. Oh, the nade from Choppy. Good nade there. Gets the thirst. Didn't get a knock on any other player, though. Choppy just missed taking down Knight there. Saw his head and everything. Does end up getting the knock. Nice shots from Choppy. All right, Don Teal's the last one here from Incognite, excuse me. Don Teal going to throw some nades in that area. Knows that they are probably looting up. OGs and the Mists are going at it right now. Oh, Choppy got hit hard. Don Teal's going to push it. And here comes Darius with the vehicle. Darius just took a lot of damage there, and he's going to get hit hard. Choppy was there, though. Darius is very lucky Choppy was there to follow up and take those shots to finish off that squad. Nice job there, Necro Esports, taking out Incognite Gaming. Dark has not started to get the res off yet, surprisingly. No, he hasn't. He's just watching. Oh, no, he was getting off. It just didn't show. A little bit of glitch. All good, though. All right, 10 teams left, 30 overall, and Pachinki getting covered by that zone right now. Here's the next zone shift. It's going to go right over there towards Hospital. And again, you see how many teams right now are on the edge of this zone. Skyline MD, Dark Esports, Sinners, and INF. And I think Dark Esports may end up taking the first shot here. Let's see. Amaret's looking in that direction. Starts firing. Definitely taking shots at a vehicle driving by. Sinners. Got a little bit of damage there. Not enough to get any knock, though. And Amaret's playing this a little bit aggressively. You see, Amaret's completely alone out here and still pushing out away from his squad. And moves around. Miss against OG. Let's see. That's out here, out on the the east edge of zone. Words are hard sometimes. And this is still OG in the Mist, just hanging out in Pachinki. My dog's not happy about something. All right, let's see. We got this Dark Esports member looking straight over there towards Skyline MD, trying to get an angle through that window. Not taking shots there. It's Necro Esports and Skyline MD. All right, INF and Sinners. That's over there towards the south right now. A little bit of craziness happening there. Let's go jump to that real fast. Looks like this is an up-close fight. And someone may end up being eliminated here. We got OGs coming through the air right now as well. You see Sinners are getting engaged. Kunjan moving in there. All right, Sinners and INF in a 2v2 situation. Scarface. 12 in hand, ready to go. Karan takes out Shinchan. Oh, bad boy took a lot of damage from that nade. Still is able to take down Karan there. Good shots. Almost took down Scarface as well, but Scarface was accurate with those shots. Amrit goes down next. That's Dark Esports getting taken out by JN, I believe. Oh, no, excuse me. That's one member getting taken out by JN. All right, this is the last member of JN right here. No, one of the last two. Lucifer's not down. He is low. Nice nade there. Throws it. Has it timed perfectly to explode on that door. And let's see, Lucifer, where are they at? They are deep in the blue. All right, it's a lot of open space right now. Old Gangsters, those guys who ended up winning Pachinki. Well, I guess the Mists also won, but they definitely took out the top teams there. They have got this open area that they're just kind of setting up in. They've got Necro Esports a little bit to the north, holding on to this building. Dark Esports and the Mists next to each other. No, that's not happening just yet. What zone is this? This is 4th stage. So once this next zone hits, that blue is going to start really, really packing a punch, as you guys know. All right, that member, I believe, is AFK right there. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they're just messing with something on the side. But either way, Lucifer and Jen's coming in. They were able to actually get Pure Sir back regrouped with them. So JN not looking bad as a 3-man. Next zone does shift up there to the northeast. OG and Necro Esports both in prime position to find some good compounds in that zone. Jack Lord goes down. Scarface going to yeet a nade in that direction, trying to follow up to get that quick elimination. All right, 17 remaining, 7 teams overall, and I do really like how Skyline MD's looking here. But OGs, they've got the elims on their total there that really reflect how well they've been playing in this one. 8 total elims. I do think that they are the leader of the lobby currently with that. Oh, sure, taking shots there towards Knight. Knight goes down. They've We got their other teammate right here, Suja, the last member of I-69, in fact. Just using that vehicle as cover, not trying to be an easy target, although getting fired on now. Gonna immediately jump out and lay down, not even try to mess with it. Over here, JN and Sinners. Woo, this is taking off. This is a three-way fight right now. And for some reason, I cannot back up. All right. Nice shots from Scarface through that grass. Hits those to eliminate that player, get the quick thirst. It's a 2v3 situation right here on this edge of zone. Skyline MD still has their 3 members. All you see, that member in the distance is a little ways off. We got OG sitting here in a great position, looking across the way towards Sinners and Skyline MD. And you see Necro Esports over here still holding on to that little compound we saw them grab earlier. Body up here was taking big shots there towards Scarface. Got the knock, and that's definitely going to hurt Sinner's chances here. Scarface was making some good shots earlier. Zeus throwing out some smokes, going to give him some cover on this edge. Try to get an angle over there on those Skyline MD members, but they have some pretty good height where they are right now. See, they are going to have to give it up, though. Gagan here just barely has the edge of that zone, or no, just barely outside of that edge of zone. So yes, we're going to see them try to move up there towards that area where this the wheat field ends, or whatever this is. Here comes Skyline MD. Where are they going to go ahead and try and take? There we go. They're going to move up to this one. And this could be dangerous. They're right in the middle of the zone. But they've got, from this edge, they got one of their teammates coming in. So this is a nice little spot to hold on to. Nice little area to carve out for themselves. Sinners, Gagan taking shots here, gets the knock on Gerson. And Gagan had to move in right there. Is going to try and stay low. Has like a little divot there. That divot actually worked out really well for them. All right, still 4 teams left. Old Gangster sitting here with 3 members. As are Skyline MD. Good shots there from Darius Prati. Could not get the counter shots off quick enough and goes down. Alright, so still a 4-team battle right now. 8 total left. Gagan trying to throw some mollies here into that smoke to force him out. So it's a 2v2v 3v1. Skyline MD just needs a knock or 2 on one of those solos, and this is definitely looking good for them. But if these teams do focus on them, they could be eliminated quickly as well. All right, Gerson does go down. Gagan, nice shot. This solo is really doing some big things. Gets the knock there on Sub. Immediately starts to heal up. Is going to be able to get to the edge of this blue now. Needs to start moving. Actually decides to start healing through the blue, which actually that might be a good idea. Let's see. Sub is down. I don't think Darkita is going to be able to get the res off here. Doesn't even go for it. Goes down to Necro Esports, and it is OGs against Necro. A 1v or 2v2. Yeah, 2v2. Love to see it. Zeus was able to get around here, find a nice bit of cover behind this crate. And a nade would be perfect, but I don't think he has any nades. Yeah, he used up all his nades. Could drop one in perfectly, though, if he did have a crate, something nearby to loot. Both these teams are just kind of sitting back. They don't want to give the other side an advantage. Sure has to give up this cover that he's got. Gonna start healing through the blue. Has absolutely no other cover to grab here. Needs to lay down Choppy immediately. Starts taking shots. And Choppy goes down right afterwards to Zeus. Zeus was able to see it. And now it's a 1v1 inside this. Darius against Zeus. Zeus missing his shots, but is able to adjust and finish him off for the win. Old Gangsters, nice job to them. They came back strong. They're going to drop 13 eliminations here in this last match to grab the win. Very, very impressive performance for them. Winning out in Pachinki and going on to win it all after that. Necro Esports gets second place with a total of 7 elims. And third place is going to be Sinners with 8 total. Here are your stars of the match, folks. BBQ from Chefs gets that going all out award with 5 defeats. Zeus from Old Gangsters gets the best companion with 3 revives. And Zeus from Old Gangsters will also get that final elimination for the win. Sheesh! What a set of matches tonight, guys. Absolutely some great action left and right. Love to see that the last few matches that our top teams decided to drop hot. It's not there's no cash money there's no cash prize on the line right now. Obviously, you do still have to earn your way in, but they saw that. They wanted to get some extra experience. You want to take on those fights, keep you know, it's like a sword. You want to keep it sharp. You want to keep that whetstone going on it. If you sit back and you play too passively, you're going to lose that momentum, and some of these other teams who have been winning their fights, who have been winning out, are going to wipe the floor with you. So, love to see it, even though 9Z Globin didn't end up winning that last round. I think they are still there at the top. I think they will end up taking first place overall with AGG B2 in second. Actually, I think we have the live scores over here. Let me grab that right quick. No, not posted just yet, but you guys will see it. You guys have a good idea of who's advancing. But, yeah, guys. We're going to call it there for tonight. That is day 1 of these quarterfinals finished up. We're going to be live again tomorrow doing the same exact thing. So make sure you come out. Make sure you support your teams. And, yeah, make sure you come join us for all the action, all right? Yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning into another broadcast here. It's been a blast. We will see you tomorrow night. I'm your host, Beansbrigade. Y'all have a great night, all right? We'll see y'all then.